Hello and welcome to Better Body Movement. This class is designed to help you start feeling well.
I have less pain, literally eliminate that pain.
I just feel better.
I can tell that my posture is changing.
Bright light in the day when we've done our workouts online.
Makes me feel so good about myself.
The bicep is named that because there are two different attachment points near the shoulder. The short head attaches to the coracoid process, which is a part of the shoulder blade, and the long head goes over the humerus through the biceps channel and connects in the socket. Pain will be present inside your arm if there's a problem with the short head. If there's a problem with the long head, typically the pain will run over the shoulder. We're going to locate the head of the biceps that attaches near the forearm. To do this, flex your arm with your fingers on the bicep near the elbow and find the tendon at the base of the muscle belly. Simply pinch the muscle belly and extend the arm. If you feel like you're not getting enough pressure with your fingertips, use a lacrosse ball. Try one of two positions, either holding with your fingers or pressed with the palm into the bicep. I find I get better pressure when I use my palm. Remember to squeeze and extend. Another muscle that could create bicep pain is actually in your forearm. This is the brachioradialis, which passes from the humerus towards the wrist. To begin working the brachioradialis, reach under the elbow across to the forearm and pinch down as hard as you can tolerate. Now rotate the wrist, and the muscle should feel like it grinds underneath the fingertips. Do 7 to 10 repetitions, then locate a new point and continue to grind over that muscle. You should feel the fingers drop off the muscle. When you finish, put the fingers on top of the arm, pinch down, and create extension while rotating the wrist. Again, bend the elbow, then extend while you rotate the wrist. Notice my hand goes palm to chest, then palm to floor while I'm extending my elbow. Perform 7 to 10 repetitions and then move on to the next tender spot and repeat. When you have finished the pin and stretch, move on to cross fiber friction. Place the arm you are working across your knees, then grind the opposite forearm across the muscle tissue near the bicep head. This should be an abrasive force moving through the muscle tissue quickly. Continue to press through that muscle tissue until you feel like you've broken down the entire thing. The bicep is named that because there are two different attachment points near the shoulder. The short head attaches to the coracoid process, which is a part of the shoulder blade, and the long head goes over the humerus through the biceps channel and connects in the socket. Pain will be present inside your arm if there's a problem with the short head. If there's a problem with the long head, typically the pain will run over the shoulder. We're going to locate the head of the biceps that attaches near the forearm. To do this, flex your arm with your fingers on the bicep near the elbow and find the tendon at the base of the muscle belly. Simply pinch the muscle belly and extend the arm. If you feel like you're not getting enough pressure with your fingertips, use a lacrosse ball. Try one of two positions, either holding with your fingers or pressed with the palm into the bicep. I find I get better pressure when I use my palm. Remember to squeeze and extend. Another muscle that could create bicep pain is actually in your forearm. This is the brachioradialis, which passes from the humerus towards the wrist. To begin working the brachioradialis, reach under the elbow across to the forearm and pinch down as hard as you can tolerate. Now rotate the wrist, and the muscle should feel like it grinds underneath the fingertips. Do 7 to 10 repetitions, then locate a new point and continue to grind over that muscle. You should feel the fingers drop off the muscle. When you finish, put the fingers on top of the arm, pinch down, and create extension while rotating the wrist. Again, bend the elbow, then extend while you rotate the wrist. Notice my hand goes palm to chest, then palm to floor while I'm extending my elbow. Perform 7 to 10 repetitions and then move on to the next tender spot and repeat. When you have finished the pin and stretch, move on to cross fiber friction. Place the arm you are working across your knees, then grind the opposite forearm across the muscle tissue near the bicep head. This should be an abrasive force moving through the muscle tissue quickly. Continue to press through that muscle tissue until you feel like you've broken down the entire thing. The bicep is named that because there are 2 different attachment points near the shoulder. The short head attaches to the coracoid process, which is a part of the shoulder blade, and the long head goes over the humerus through the biceps channel and connects in the socket. Pain will be present inside your arm if there's a problem with the short head. If there's a problem with the long head, typically the pain will run over the shoulder. We're going to locate the head of the biceps that attaches near the forearm. To do this, flex your arm with your fingers on the bicep near the elbow and find the tendon at the base of the muscle belly. Simply pinch the muscle belly and extend the arm. If you feel like you're not getting enough pressure with your fingertips, use a lacrosse ball. Try one of 2 positions, either holding with your fingers or pressed with the palm into the bicep. I find I get better pressure when I use my palm. Remember to squeeze and extend. Another muscle that could create bicep pain is actually in your forearm. This is the brachioradialis, which passes from the humerus towards the wrist. To begin working the brachioradialis, reach under the elbow across to the forearm and pinch down as hard as you can tolerate. Now rotate the wrist, and the muscle should feel like it grinds underneath the fingertips. Do 7 to 10 repetitions, then locate a new point and continue to grind over that muscle. You should feel the fingers drop off the muscle. When you finish, put the fingers on top of the arm, pinch down, and create extension while rotating the wrist. Again, bend the elbow, then extend while you rotate the wrist. Notice my hand goes palm to chest, then palm to floor while I'm extending my elbow. Perform 7 to 10 repetitions and then move on to the next tender spot and repeat. When you have finished the pin and stretch, move on to cross fiber friction. Place the arm you are working across your knees, then grind the opposite forearm across the muscle tissue near the bicep head. This should be an abrasive force moving through the muscle tissue quickly. Continue to press through that muscle tissue until you feel like you've broken down the entire thing.
Transition. Alrighty, here we go. That is it for our self-myofascial release. We'll go back into bicep elbow work. Bicep elbow? Is that what we have? I think that's right. Anyway, we'll get back into that as soon as we're done with our workout. But today we do have upper body is what we're going to be working. So chest, back, arms, making sure all of that works well. So that means yesterday's work that we did through the core still applies today. So we're going to apply that movement or that stability from the core to how we hold those shoulders and create movement in our upper body, okay? So that's where we're headed. Be sure, if you have not yet, please subscribe down below. It's going to make it much easier to find your daily workouts online here because they will show up immediately when you get into your Facebook group or into your YouTube. So let's go ahead and go through our iDedicates. Lori, praying for her mom who's doing dialysis 3 times a week. Ethan with a stage 4 liver and bile duct cancer. My friend's wife who has breast cancer. They're treating that naturally through different means there. Also, Sky Toyne, continue to pray for her. Remember, I did put an update on our Better Body Movement VIP, or on the Better Body Movement Facebook page. So please check that out. be praying for her. Just a difficult, big struggle in her life. She did mention in the post that she got a wig, and she said that actually has been a great source of joy because even though she doesn't, she loves her bald head, she does appreciate having the wig to feel more like herself. So one of those things that sometimes just can be helpful in those situations. So again, be praying for her. And then Erin with her foot and ankle, I think Lois and Randy are back down helping her try to get through moving into an apartment, all sorts of stuff going on there. So very challenging time, I think, for Erin as well. Our verse of the day: for the needy shall not always be forgotten, and the hope of the poor shall not perish forever. Psalm 9:18. I think Jesus was the full fulfillment of that scripture because that comes out of the Psalms. And Jesus came and said, this is who we're here to serve and who we're to give our time and energy and effort to. And he didn't ever shun the poor, the broken, the diseased, like the rest of the world did, but he invited them in and sat and ate and drank and healed each one of those individuals. So thank God he did that because I'm one of them. So it's nice knowing that, we don't have it all together. We never will. And we're in need of that Savior. And we're in need of the help that he provides to the needy and the poor because we're all found wanting. So that's that. Let's go ahead and jump into our workout. So these are the tools that you'll need to go through this workout. Make sure that you have those tools ready to go. And then we'll get started on our warm-up. Now, let's turn it up.
Ready.
Let's turn it up for you, Marcia. And remember, go ahead and comment. Choose your comments below, or not choose them below, but write them below. In between each round, we'll have 4 rounds. Multiple choice, A, B, C. But put your comments down below with any questions that you may have. A whole part of doing this workout online is that we give you the opportunity to ask the questions that will change your body for better movement. Always, right? We want to make sure that we are putting you on the right track to help feel well, right? So we can't do that if we don't know what's going on, right? If something is vague or feels off, ask those questions. It's absolutely what we love to answer and help out with, okay? Internal, external rotations. Remember, as we go through the shoulder movements here in the warm-ups, we do want a lot of movement. So we're going to take the shoulders forward, then we're going to pull them back. Really reach them back as far as you can so you can feel it. Oh, there's Lois. Oh, good morning.
I'm just going to sit.
Oh, wonderful. Just sit. Give us a little encouragement as we go. Go, Marcia, go.
She's going to be my cheerleader.
That's awesome. All right. Good steps through. Okay, get your knees up, moving through it here. Try to get that body going. Okay, good. Already, get that body moving as much as you can. That's fine. You matched Jenny.
Oh, pretty much.
Okay, good, good, good.
I got home yesterday and I'm tired. I got up this morning, my feet hurt, my ankles hurt.
Oh. Then you're going,
You
I
got
have,
to move,
I
you
have
gotta
to
move
move.
now.
I have to move.
I mean, I had an appointment for changing the truck this morning. He says, I'll text you. I fell asleep.
Oh,
He called.
getting that extra.
He goes, I'm out in the driveway. I'm like, oh shoot, so I wasn't dressed. I put my
Listen.
socks on in the car.
Sometimes that happens. Well, very good. So yes, we do have Marcia and Lois in facility today. One of the fun things about us doing live, we get to work through both in facility and with you at home. So you're a part of the group, so thank you for joining. How are things?
Pick lines out.
Went good.
Um,
So out.
out.
They didn't go with the shorter
Yeah, they went with the shorter one.
initially, but
Yeah.
now it's out.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything is gone. And she just takes she still has another, prescribed another antibiotic.
Okay.
I don't know how long she's going to take it, but that's, it's healing. But where the stitches and the holes are, it's starting to ooze again. And so she's been, getting gauze, and stuff and that. And they said that was to be expected. It's not still non-weight bearing. Still wants her to just.
How did she move if you're not bearing weight?
Oh, she's got the scooter,
The knee scooter.
and she's supposed to do that.
3,
Ring.
2,
She
1.
wants to go back.
Get ready to
Go
roll.
back. But they wrote and said that
All right. Ready for rows?
she has to
3, 2, 1.
wear the
Roll.
cam boot.
Set up, Lois. I just had a big class list.
That's halfway.
So did she get
Alright.
moved into the apartment, Lois?
Good
Oh, yeah.
shoulders. Down and back.
How's that working out?
It's a nice
3,
little apartment.
2,
you know?
1.
It's
Transition to
small,
chest
but
press.
we went the first, okay? It wasn't ready.
Good.
Oh no.
And said, why isn't it ready? Well,
3,
the tenants,
2,
I mean, they
1.
had axe
Chest press.
marks in walls and doors. I mean, they
Oh
found
my
axes.
goodness.
And so she got brand new carpet. She got brand new refrigerator. She got
Oh, wow.
brand new countertop. They redid the bathrooms. They did all the linoleum, redid it all. So she basically got it upgraded.
That's
And,
halfway.
and it only cost the previous owners
Yeah.
probably what, $500 in a deposit
Yeah.
to be able to trash it?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
So anyway,
Good. Remember, with your pushes, you want to squeeze to the center of the chest.
3,
You can pop on a beach ball.
1. Transition to biceps curl.
And two, remember, our first round is just kind of a warm-up. Just get the feel for it as you get moving. We're going to start increasing as we go, okay? So just get a feel for it.
3,
If you're going
2,
biceps,
1.
fighting against yourself,
biceps curl.
right? Drive hard, right? It's not a passive motion, just doing nothing. You want to actually squeeze your wrists together really, really hard and drive your hand up while you push down, right? So I'm working this bicep, right, by pulling up, and I'm working this tricep by pushing down. So I'm
That's
forcing
halfway.
each one of those to work. And I can go through range of motion, but be crushing that penny the whole time.
and then the beds were supposed to be delivered. Well, couldn't deliver the beds because she couldn't get the apartment because the maintenance was still working.
3, 2,
So we're sleeping
1.
on air mattresses.
Transition to triceps overhead press.
I'm a little old to crawl on the floor. But anyway, I did it.
You're used to being able to get down and up from here, so
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
I know.
2, 1.
But after a long
Triceps
day,
overhead.
stuff and going and
I just,
oh.
I don't want to.
All right, very good. Remember, stay tall and tight. If you're going overhead with this, remember, tuck your butt, squeeze your gut. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Good compression. Do your
That's
best all the
halfway.
way through. Remember, compress that core nice and tight. Squeeze really firm. Doing your absolute best, your best.
3,
Through the
2,
movement.
1. Transition to fly.
Good. Okay, into the flies. So with your flies, remember, we want to go arms out wide, and you're going to keep the shoulders out of your ears. Okay. A lot of the problem is when we go
3,
to squeeze, our
2,
shoulders are rounding
1.
forward.
Fly.
Pull your shoulders down and back. Right. Squeezing nice and tight. to the center. So put that beach ball in front of the chest and pop it with your elbows. Okay, shoulders back, shoulders back. Okay, don't round forward as we do this. Okay, you should stay tall and shoulders out of the ears. And that's what's going to force the pec to work, taking the tension off of the shoulder joint. Good core compression through it still. Okay, very good. Awesome, awesome.
3, 2, 1. Transition to pull apart.
Okay, pull aparts. Okay, so you can do external rotation with a band here, or even a towel, right? Or you can go
3,
straight arm
2,
and pull back.
1. Pull apart.
In either position, right, the most important thing to do is squeeze that spine with your shoulder blades. Get those shoulders down and back as far as you can, then create your movement, right? It's always shoulder blades firm, then the movement, just like yesterday's core day. Core tight, then create movement. We want shoulder blades down and back, then create movement, right? Always, always going through that, making sure it's tight as you stay tall and squeeze the core. Were you here when I brought my new mug?
3,
Lauren made this
2,
morning.
1. Transition to hammer curl.
So say weird. Yeah.
Yes, it does. And it kind of looks like paint can.
3,
Yeah. The
2,
dripping
1.
down. Yeah,
Hammer curls.
she loved that. Because it wasn't made that way. She didn't paint. She actually like put that much paint on it that it just started dripping down. She was so excited. Said, well, I'm holding on to that forever.
You do that at Chris's.
Nope. So this was actually, there's a pottery place over in Mason City, right across from the Symphony Nourish at the mall.
Oh.
And it's they basically have this pre-made. The cup is made. It's just not painted.
Right.
And then kids can go in and gloss them and paint them all up, and then they throw them in a kiln. You come back and
3, 2,
super fun.
1. Transition
Great
to
activity for
press
kids.
down.
Great activity for kids, especially in the winter. Get them doing something. Not a good place for Micah, but for other kids.
3, 2, 1.
Whoosh!
Press down.
Can't imagine how much money he could destroy in that place in even a minute. That would be insane. All right, nice and tall. Remember, with your tricep press downs, we're keeping elbows tight and then extend those elbows as far as you can, okay? We're not stopping halfway. I want you to really extend them out. Pop those straight, squeeze nice and tight to your ribs. The core compressed, stay tall. Core compressed, stay tall. Good, good, good.
3, 2,
Awesome.
1. Rest.
All right. Long rest. So here's the deal. As we go through each set of workouts, right? So the first round is just control, right? Just getting used to the movements, making sure your body's awake enough to handle and tolerate what we're doing. Second, third, fourth round, you need to pick what you're going to focus on, right? We can do neurological training, which is very slow and controlled. That means 4 seconds on your pull, a 2-second hold behind you, and a 4-second return. So you're only going to do 4 to 5 repetitions in the exercise, okay? And that's every single exercise. You can do strength training where we add more resistance, or you can do what we call, quote unquote,
2, 1. Get ready to roll.
Cardio training. And if you're going to do cardio training, that's less resistance, more movement, okay? Or you can do a calorie burn, which is more resistance and more movement.
Roll.
Okay, but pick what you need, right? So if it's just so foreign, you have no idea what your shoulders are doing in space, you probably need to go slow and controlled, right? If you don't know what it feels like to compress your core while you hold your shoulder blades down and back, go slow and controlled. If you've got really good core stability, shoulder stability is there, increase the strength by pulling harder on those bands. If you want to just get that heart pumping, blood flowing, just move more, right? Stay in that tight core, tight shoulder position, and move more. That's how we know we're ready and prepared to move on to new things.
1. Transition to chest press.
Okay, is the brain will hold and isolate that core contraction and the shoulders down and back through your movement, right?
3,
Okay, here we go.
1. Chest press.
Good chest press, so stay nice and tall. Core tight, butt cheeks tight. Firm squeeze. Again, as you're pushing out, remember, elbows tight to your center, but don't round your shoulders thinking
That's
you need to
halfway.
reach for it. I want you to stay up, shoulders down and back. Then create your push. Okay? Good, tight core compression. Squeeze those shoulder blades down and back, out of your ears.
3,
Okay, doing your best.
1. Transition to biceps curl.
Okay, bicep curls. Remember, squeeze as hard as you can. If you're going against yourself, squeeze hard.
3, 2, 1. Biceps curl.
Okay, if you have bands, we're going palm up or palm forward, right? So that changes the position of the bicep, right? So just by changing the position of my wrist, the tendon in the muscle tissue changes in the bicep. And that's what we want to work towards, is which one are we working, right? So right now it's palm up, right? So like this, or we're here going up, okay? Compress that core, shoulders down and back, hold those shoulders, hold those shoulders. It's always core tight, shoulders down, always. Then worry about the movement.
3, 2, 1. Transition to triceps overhead press.
Okay, triceps up overhead. Remember, if you have bands attached, and if we're
3,
going against the
2,
a band here, I
Triceps
don't want you
overhead.
to go into an extended position thinking that's where we're going to get the best position. You want to really firmly hold that core in place, squeeze your butt cheeks tight, then you can go through your overhead extension, okay? So butt tight, core tight, and then we're focused on what are those
That's
elbows
halfway.
doing, right? Do I have enough tension to make this work, right? And I can go elbows all the way up by the head and create that movement, or I can even bring the elbows forward if that helps me get the shoulders out of my ears, okay? So depending on how
3,
your
2,
body
1.
responds,
Transition to fly.
that's what we want to do. Okay, get ready for the flies. Okay, so core nice and tight, glutes firmly squeezing together. Pinch that penny between the butt
3,
cheeks.
2, 1. Fly.
Butt belly. Then squeeze that beach ball with your elbows. Tight, tight, tight. Again, the pressure in the front of the pec, that's what we should be squeezing together. Okay, firm contraction. Hold, hold, tight, tight, tight.
That's halfway.
Awesome. Again, core squeezing. Butt cheeks together. Don't ever want to forget those. Good, ladies.
3,
Love it, love it, love it.
2, 1. Transition to pull apart.
Okay, pull aparts. So again, as we get set up for pull aparts, please, please, please set those shoulders. Take them back behind your ears, right? So if I'm doing
3,
this and I can
2,
see my shoulders
Pull apart.
in my peripheral vision, right? I have them too far forward. I want to pull them all the way down and back so I can't see them at all, right? And then I can go through my external rotation or my pull apart. Okay? Either way, right? Those shoulders need to be down and
That's
back.
halfway.
So a good thought process on this one is pinch the bra strap, right? The clip of your bra strap. Pitch that with your shoulder blades, okay? Good, good, good.
3, 2, 1. Transition to hammer curl.
All right, transition to the hammer curls. So this one is thumbs up, going through your movement. And again, you don't have to have a towel for this. You can do it without,
1.
right?
Hammer curls.
But instead of the top hand pulling up, obviously the top hand's pushing down. So just like when the palms are together, but we're going to go thumbs up, right? Push through. Push through. Do your best. You know, every so often I get nervous
That's
when
halfway.
cars pull up quickly to those parking spots. Like, you're not heavy enough on the brake. You might just go right off the edge. It's quick. Because it's not much of a bump there. I mean, it used to be the curb.
Transition to tricep press down.
All right, tricep press downs. Again, stay nice and tall. Remember, elbows tight to the ribs. Press those elbows down. Recall what you're shooting for. Is it neurological, strength, or cardio?
Tricep press down.
Whatever you need, do it well. Do it well. Do it well means butt, belly, bra strap. Squeeze all of those. Hold them tight. Very good. All the way through, ladies. Do your absolute best. Compress that core, shoulder blades down and back. Do your absolute best. Very, very good. Awesome. Work Lois.
3, 2, 1.
Marsha.
Rest.
Get what you can.
Yeah.
But you don't have to bring your all the way back.
That's halfway.
What's most important is that you straighten the elbow. So it's not that the arms are straight. That's really hard regardless. But I can really be out here. Stay still.
3, 2, 1. Get ready to roll.
So it doesn't have to be a down by the hips. It's just get the elbows straight. That's always triceps. Get the elbows straight with as much pressure as you can.
2,
Here we go.
1. Roll.
Remember, pick what you need. Either slow and controlled, a 4-2-4 pattern, or tempo. Right? So we go slow, controlled, build neurological synapses, the brain connecting to the muscle tissue, forcing that to become a habit. Right? The more we do that neurological training, the easier it becomes to hold our body into the position we need it in. Once you've got that trained, you can go strength or cardio, right? More resistance or faster with lighter resistance, or both. Go faster with more resistance. That will burn. Right? But as always, do not lose the butt, belly, or bra strap. Keep them tight, tight, tight all the way through.
2, 1.
Awesome.
Transition to chest press.
Okay. Get ready for it. The chest press.
Three, 2, 1. Chest press.
Let's stay tall, tall, tall. Core compressed. Butt cheeks on. Firm squeeze. Again, doing your absolute best. Your absolute best.
That's halfway.
Very good. Good. Again, stay tall, tight, tall, tight. Core compressed. Shoulders down and back.
3,
Squeeze nice and
2,
firm.
1. Transition to biceps curls.
Awesome. Okay, bicep curls. Remember, arms should be working hard here, right? So it's not easy. It's not just letting your arms move, but actively
3,
press against
2,
yourself.
1. Biceps curl.
Right? If you have bands against the wall, right, or in an attachment, then we can squeeze here. Okay? So I got thinking, I'm actually looking at producing my own band package that would be, I think, more suited for what we actually use.
That's
Especially
halfway.
you guys at home. Then you'd be able to just click a link and then purchase some bands. That would be exactly what you need to do all of these at home with this band package. So we'll see. Still working on details.
3, 2, 1. Transition to triceps overhead press.
All right, triceps up overhead. Remember, core compressed, glutes tight,
3,
keep
2,
the spine braced.
triceps overhead.
Especially you, Lois. And really anyone, if you have low back deviations, right, where your spine maybe touches things that it shouldn't, as far as your vertebrae, make sure you compress and hold the position, right? When you go to straighten those arms, your back should not be moving.
That's
Right?
halfway.
Everything chest down should be in one place, stationary. You should not move. So your body's a statue. You're just moving at the elbows, right? Think Domo Roboto. Right?
3, 2,
Good triceps.
transition to fly.
Awesome. Okay, into the fly. Remember, hands out wide. Do squeeze your elbows together like you're popping a beach ball. Right? Keep those shoulders down and
3,
back out of your
2,
ears as much as you
1.
possibly can.
Fly.
Okay. Core compressed, squeeze tight. Core compressed, squeeze tight. Firm butt squeeze. Remember, control it all the way through.
That's halfway.
And doing your best. Your best. Good. Stay tall.
3, 2,
Core.
1. Transition to pull
Very
apart.
Okay, ready for the pull aparts. Remember, shoulders down and back as much as you possibly can.
3,
Squeeze the
2,
shoulders down
1.
and back.
Pull apart.
Stay tall, stay tight, core compressed, shoulders down and back. Again, your absolute best all
That's
the way
halfway.
through. Good. Stay tall and
3,
tight. Compress
2,
that core.
1. Transition to hammer curl.
Good. Okay, hammer curls. Morning, Shirley. No Ron this
3,
morning?
2, 1.
Oh, okay.
Hammer
I
curls.
was going to say he's trying to get out of it today, huh? Good hammer curls. Remember, thumbs up. 2 thumbs way up. That's a movie reference, by the way. Disney's Hercules.
That's halfway.
We put in 4 new televisions. But yes, the one on the pillar. Yep.
3, 2,
Very good.
1. Transition to tricep press down.
I suppose that'll put a sourness in your...
3, 2,
Okay, get ready.
1. Tricep
Tricep
down.
press downs. And we're done with this round. Okay, give me your absolute best.
That's halfway.
Move on. But we're not bound by that anymore. Necessarily, but
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So no matter how much you flesh, you'll always be a man.
crazy stuff. All right, here we go. Good rest. Make sure you get a drink. Try to move on to the next round with enthusiasm. That's all right. All right. Whoa. The pushback. I get it. We're not going for enthusiasm. Let's just get through it. Is that more what we feel like?
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
right.
I think it's the cloudy days. That's what does it to us. We need more vitamin D around
That's a
here.
good excuse.
Day before yesterday,
Three,
we had a really nice
2,
rain down
1.
in Des Moines.
Oh,
Get ready to roll.
Had my naps, but they're so nice. The air was fresh.
you know, we do need it in April. I mean, we need those April showers to get things woken
3,
up.
2,
So
One.
excited to see green on
Row.
trees. It's time. It is time. All right, last round, do your absolute best. Again, shoulder blades, down and back. Let's go for it. Do your best. Do your best. And again, it's your best in one of the 3 training modalities. Slow controlled neurological, well 4 really, slow controlled neurological, strength by pulling more resistance, cardio by moving faster with less resistance, or a calorie burn with more resistance, more movement. And it should be tough. This should not be easy, you guys. Let's work through this. Doing your
3,
best. Butt, belly, bra strap.
1. Transition to chest press.
Good. Okay, chest press. Rotate around, get set in place. Again, doing your absolute best every movement. Every movement.
3, 2, 1. Chest press.
Very good. Again, stay tall, stay tight, core compressed, butt cheeks on. Hold firm, right? Your body should not be moving, right? Just the elbows and shoulders, right? And even the shoulder blades are set in place. This is just in the
That's
joint
halfway.
of the shoulder and the elbows. That's all that should be moving here. Good core compression. Keep that body flat. Okay. Good, good, good.
3, 2, 1. Transition to biceps curl.
Very good. Here we go. Bicep curls. Remember, stay nice and tall. Core compressed. Get as much of a pull as you can on those
3,
bands.
2, 1. Biceps curl.
Right now, your focus, butt, belly, bra strap, and then good quality movement. Okay, get those stabilizers firing. Re-squeeze them. Right? That's one of those things where we should be reiterating to ourselves, okay, I need to squeeze my butt, squeeze my belly,
That's
right?
halfway.
Get that core tight, squeeze that bra strap, pulling those shoulders down and back. Then create your movement, right? Hold in place, firm, firm, firm. Do your best. All the way through. Very good.
2, 1. Transition to triceps overhead press.
Look at that, Lois. We even made it through the 3, 2, 1. Okay, triceps overhead. Remember, if you have bands that you're using,
2,
make
1.
sure you do
Triceps
not
overhead.
arch your back. Right? This is where we get back problems. It's because our hips go forward, our shoulders go back, but bring everything into a nice alignment. Okay, squeeze the butt, squeeze the shoulders, squeeze the belly. Okay, nice and tight.
That's halfway.
Firm, firm squeeze. Good, good, good. Again, butt, belly, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you're bracing
3,
that spine.
2, 1. Transition to fly.
Awesome. Okay, into the fly. Arms out wide. Keep the shoulders down and back, and then press into that beach ball. Pop it. Right? Drive those
3,
elbows.
2, 1. Fly.
What's that? I don't know. New around town.
That's halfway.
We have about 50 people signed up for our date night.
Oh,
This
doing
is our
okay.
third one.
Cool. That's exciting. Good, good, good. Stay tall, core compressed, butt cheeks tight.
3,
Firm,
2,
firm, firm.
1. Transition to pull apart.
Good deal. Okay, pull aparts. We just got a few left. Just a few.
Bother your shoulder?
3, 2, 1. Pull apart.
Okay, here we go. Good core compression. Butt belly bra strap, right? You should tell yourself that about every 10 seconds. Butt belly bra strap. Get them set, do a few reps, and say it again. Butt belly bra strap. Hold, right? You need to visualize the squeeze of each one of those.
That's
Continue to
halfway.
get it tight all the way through. Firm. Good compression.
It works in the
Good. Tight, tight, tight. Okay. Do your best.
3,
Very good.
2, 1. Transition to hammer curl.
Good. Okay, bicep curls or hammer curls, then we'll do triceps, and that's it for the day. So get after it. Do your best.
Hammer curls.
Right? What matters most? Butt, belly, bra strap. Get them tight. Good, firm squeeze. Good, good, good.
That's halfway.
Good. Core tight, shoulders down and back. Compress nice and firm. Then do your best all the way through the movement.
No, I was just a little bit worried about just one.
3,
Good, 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 good.
1. Transition to tricep press down.
Okay, one more.
Right next to Rob. Yep.
3,
Okay.
2,
Maybe I could have
1.
printed off the wrong schedule.
Tricep press down.
Here we go. Good tricep press downs. Again, remember, re-squeeze the butt, the belly, and the bra strap. Stay in position. If you are pressing off of a wall, right, or bands like this, I don't have to have my elbows down behind me and try to get them straight, because that's not going to get them there, right? I want to actually get to where my elbows can go straight, even if that means my arms are a little in front of me, right? Good tension, drive those elbows straight, hold those shoulders down and back. Again, I don't want to be rolling forward, trying to do this. Right, stay tall, firm
3,
compression.
2, 1. Way to be rock star.
Awesome! Very, very good work. Appreciate you guys being here. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe now. Make it much easier to find our workouts in the future as we continue on. So always 9 o'clock Central Time, and then we'll get working through. Also, a cool addition that we've been working on is adding timestamps. So if you happen to join not live, we actually have timestamps, which means you can actually scroll to the description, and if you want to skip to any specific part, we actually have each part measured out, so you can go right to that time, and that's where the video would start. So we do that for your convenience in case you're hard up for time and you're like, hey, I want to get just one round in. You can click on the button and get moving through just even one round. So whatever you need, that's what we're trying to help you with. Make sure you get as much work done as you can. Okay? Absolutely appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe so that way we can get more people following, more people who like, more people who subscribe. The easier it is to get more people into the group. So if you know anyone who also could be served by what we do here, please share this with them. Absolutely appreciate it. Have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you guys Thursday. Tomorrow, Noah will be working with you for your leg day. So have an absolutely wonderful day. I will see you guys on Thursday. I'm here to help you move well so you live well. We'll see ya.
The bicep is named that because there are 2 different attachment points near the shoulder. The short head attaches to the coracoid process, which is a part of the shoulder blade, and the long head goes over the humerus through the biceps channel and connects in the socket. Pain will be present inside your arm if there's a problem with the short head. If there's a problem with the long head, typically the pain will run over the shoulder. We're going to locate the head of the biceps that attaches near the forearm. To do this, flex your arm with your fingers on the bicep near the elbow and find the tendon at the base of the muscle belly. Simply pinch the muscle belly and extend the arm. If you feel like you're not getting enough pressure with your fingertips, use a lacrosse ball. Try one of two positions, either holding with your fingers or pressed with the palm into the bicep. I find I get better pressure when I use my palm. Remember to squeeze and extend. Another muscle that could create bicep pain is actually in your forearm. This is the brachioradialis, which passes from the humerus towards the wrist. To begin working the brachioradialis, reach under the elbow across to the forearm and pinch down as hard as you can tolerate. Now rotate the wrist, and the muscle should feel like it grinds underneath the fingertips. Do 7 to 10 repetitions, then locate a new point and continue to grind over that muscle. You should feel the fingers drop off the muscle. When you finish, put the fingers on top of the arm, pinch down, and create extension while rotating the wrist. Again, bend the elbow, then extend while you rotate the wrist. Notice my hand goes palm to chest, then palm to floor while I'm extending my elbow. Perform 7 to 10 repetitions, and then move on to the next tender spot and repeat. When you have finished the pin and stretch, move on to cross fiber friction. Place the arm you are working across your knees, then grind the opposite forearm across the muscle tissue near the bicep head. This should be an abrasive force, moving through the muscle tissue quickly. Continue to press through that muscle tissue until you feel like you've broken down the entire thing.